Great day everyone. Empress Lazuli here, and my channel is specifically designed to assist you in building your empire. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I actually posted all 12 of the zodiac signs for November 2019 last week, so the monthly based on when I'm creating this video is for November 2019, but these messages for picker cards are always timeless. So no matter when you're coming across the video, this message can definitely resonate and assist you in clarifying some area of your life and giving intuitive messages of guidance. Alright, definitely choose to book your appointment with me for a divine coaching session if you would like a personal one-on-one read, and that information should all be below in the description box for you to book today. Alright, I would definitely encourage you to head over to GeoSoul, my collection there on EmpressLazuli.com, where I have a range of amazing items that will assist you in being bold, being gold, and being a geometric soul. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to head right into the pick a card reading, and I have 3 piles here that have numbers over the top of every one. So in just a second here, you will see all 3 of those piles. What I would like for you to do before you actually choose your deck, and 1 or more decks can resonate with you, okay? So if you're feeling a pull towards 2 decks, then definitely watch both deck and pause as I go through them, okay? But take a few breaths, okay? Inhale, hold it, and exhale, release. Do that about 3 times minimum as you are choosing your pile. So pause the video if you need to, and then go ahead and fast forward to whenever your pile starts. Alright, without further ado, we're going to dive right into it, and this is going to give you weekly guidance for what you may be going through at this time. And again, it is timeless, so no matter when you're coming across this video, these are the messages that you need to hear for this week. Let's get right into it. Hi pile 1. I hope that you're all doing wonderful today. Thank you so much for joining me. Alright, and the number that you actually chose was the number 6. So let's go ahead and see. 6 is representative of love. Okay, so happiness, likableness, positive opinion, affection, and pregnancy. Alright, so a lot of you may be feeling a sense of love at this time in your life, and feeling love towards another person, and happiness and liking someone that has entered your life. You may be feeling love towards someone that you are now about to start a family with because there's news of pregnancy. Okay, but let's get right into what tarot cards we can pull for you here. Wow, you received 4 major arcana. So we have the Hierophant here, the Star, the High Priestess, and the Sun. 4 major arcana, pile 1. So what this tells me out the gate is this week for you is definitely a major shift, okay, from what you've known. There is a major shift going on. The universe is challenging you to grow in a lot of different ways, and this is super exciting. All right, with the Hierophant here, I'm definitely again with this number 6 energy of love and happiness, sensing that with the Hierophant there may be some sort of spiritual connection that you have engaged in on your own. All right, and it could also mean that in addition to that spiritual journey that you've engaged in with yourself, you have also gone into a change in your love relationship, okay? Possibly marriage, okay? There could be marriage coming up for some of you. With the Star here being next, this is definitely a circumstance, a love circumstance that you have manifested. So in the past with this star card here, there could have been a lot of tears that you cried when it came to your emotional satisfaction, okay, and your happiness, and just being in a loving relationship with another person. I feel that this is a situation that you manifested from taking time to spiritually connect to who you are, spiritually connect to your higher power, and continually pour into that, even if you weren't seeing results right away, right? You isolated yourself and moved to a position where it was just you and the universe, you and God, and you spent time really manifesting and communicating what you would like to create in the future here with the star. So this spiritual change that you are experiencing at the moment, when it comes to yourself and possibly with marriage and union with another person, with the Hierophant here, this is something that the universe is giving to you as a gift to show how much they love you and how much they've heard what you were asking for. Okay, when you were asking for this. With the High Priestess here, there is a balance that is being come in. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So again, this is speaking of love in your relationship. This is a couple here, right? They have balance with each other. They're both tapped in spiritually. So again, whether you are male or female, both energies are here with that couple, and it's balanced, right? They're both they're equal counterparts. So there's definitely balance after you've manifested this circumstance. The universe has given you what you have asked for. And I feel with the High Priestess here, you know, with this loving situation that you have now, that you manifested this. You have the knowledge that you went into your intuition, you went into your emotions, and you tapped into your feminine energy and were receptive to the improvements that the universe wanted you to make, and they rewarded you for doing what you needed to do, for taking time to spiritually enlighten yourself and grow to a point of spiritual authority, right? With the Sun here, there's definitely abundance in this relationship. In this relationship with yourself, the spiritual change and growth that you have engaged in, Power One, is definitely leading you to a point where you can radiate the true sense of yourself, right? Carefree. This child riding the bull here, I feel like this is a sense of you embracing some kind of childhood dream, or that sense of giddiness that children have when they're doing something fun, you know? It's like you're getting back to yourself and radiating and sharing abundance with other people and receiving abundance and prosperity from being that light to other people. Let's see what your oracle cards are. So we have the Spirit of Isis here, Healing the Divine Masculine, and Past Life Present Power, Power One. So with the Spirit of Isis, Triumph of the Goddess, this could have been something that you were working on, as I said, something that you had to earn through the universe here with the Spirit of Isis. This card is reminding you that you will be triumphant. You have gone to war for this. You are in war with this situation, right? You are continuing to charge forward. Just embody that sense of triumph that you have in diving deeper into your feminine aspect, that creative energy here. Healing the Divine Masculine, right? Osiris rises. So I definitely feel with this Healing the Divine Masculine, by you going into your intuition and you tapping into that feminine side of yourself, whether you're a man or a woman, just tapping into that internal receptive side and receiving messages in how you should move forward to fulfill your destiny, right? With Healing the Divine Masculine, I feel like because you've gone into that space with yourself, Power One, where you are literally looking from the eyes, as you see behind here, from the eyes of your intuition, from that feminine perspective, that enlarged feminine aspect that you have now, you're healing that Divine Masculine, the ability to charge forward in those areas of your life that you would like to take action in. You have the Sun here as well. So you're manifesting, you're having this abundance come to you because you've healed yourself in terms of going into the feminine, and now the masculine is also healing, right? Past life, present power. This union that you've come into with yourself, and this union that you've come into with this other person, this happiness that you now feel, right? This could be a past life situation or relationship, right? This could be a past life relationship that you were in with this person. And with past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you, I feel that with the High Priestess, there's this uncanny type of connection that the two of you may have. This balance, this love, but this also this balance that you feel with this person, and you being real counterparts here. Like I told you, High Priestess and the Hierophant, they are counterparts in the major arcana. Past life, present power. Also in that past relationship that you were in, Pawan, while you were manifesting what you would like to create for your future here with the star, while you were doing all of that, you called back those hurt parts of yourself, and the universe helped you to heal those parts of yourself, right? So you called those parts of yourself back, and now you're charging forward and manifesting and experiencing material wealth and success and abundance in your life here with the sun. All right, let's get your last few cards here. A personal issue reaches resolution here with the full moon in Cancer. And you also have work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. You have a fiery climax approaches here with the full moon in Aries. So this person that you're taking action with, Pawan, I just got the feeling that this person that you're in this loving relationship with, if they haven't proposed yet, they want to propose. A fiery climax approaches. Like, you may not be expecting this person to propose so soon, or to take action so quickly, or to display their feelings and release and let you know what is going on with them and how they're feeling about you, right? But with the fiery climax emotion approaches, there's definitely a lot of passion here. There's a lot of love that you have towards one another. So this could definitely speak of you growing a family with this person, you having an unexpected satisfaction and happiness from the union that you have with this person. A personal issue reaches resolution here with the full moon in Cancer. So there is some emotional completion that you experience here. Work through your fears with the new moon in Scorpio. Yeah, as you're coming into this new love, as you're coming into this new experience, please do not, while you're tapping into your intuition, please do not look into this new love situation emotionally as you did your past situation. Walk through those past fears that you may have when it comes to sharing yourself in a relationship. Walk through those deep emotional aspects of yourself that may that in the past may you may have trauma from it, or you may have something subconsciously that you are not allowing to reach resolution, but it is coming here. A personal issue. This, you looking at this relationship, or looking at the situation, or this person proposing to you, or just the two of you moving forward in such great balance, tapping in with yourselves spiritually independently, but also coming together and having an equal exchange of energy to maintain the relationship. Spirit is wanting you to walk through your fears of the past. There still may be remnants of some subconscious fear that you have, or some toxic energy that still needs to be released here, right? Past life, present power also speaks of power that you're calling back to yourself from past lives. So I feel as well that you had to go through this circumstance in order to come into the fullness of who you are, right? Like, you had to go through that in order to come through the fullness of who you are. So don't fear what you've been through, because you had to go through it in order to now come into this sense of radiance with the sun. Okay? Okay, Power One, definitely book your personal divine session if you would like more in-depth and personal clarification and assistance. And I'm gonna now move on to Power Two. Bye. Hi, Power Two. Alright, so let's dive right in. You chose the number 13. And the number 13 represents revolution. So radical change, sudden departure, and the end of a cycle, okay? So at this moment in your life, you may be really wanting to experience a change in not only environment, but just a sudden departure of certain people that you feel probably aren't serving you any longer, where you see yourself going, right? Radical change. So you could want to be moving quickly right now and just suddenly get rid of certain people that you feel are weighing you down. Sudden departure. Like I said, you may be wanting to leave, or you may be wanting someone to hurry up and leave your space. And if that takes you changing environment, then you will do that. But if it takes them just moving out of your way, then that's cool too. But just either way, there's some end of a cycle here. There's some movement forward from a certain situation that you don't see is serving you anymore. That's what I'm getting from this 13 here. So let's see what tarot cards came out for you, Power 2. You have the 9 of Staves here. You also have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Staves. And the Empress. So what this is telling me, Paul, too, is that you're basically over a certain situation in terms of taking action towards it. There could be a certain situation as it regards just you feeling like you need to put a wall up against other people. You could have taken action towards this person and said, you know, I've tried so many different ways to make this work. Sorry about that, Baltu. So with the 9 of Staves here, there's definitely the need for you to be triumphant and no longer going after a certain circumstance that you have just tried so many different ways to have work. Okay, so if it's a person that you're thinking of as I'm saying this, it could be that you in a relationship with this person and, you know, you tried so many different ways to keep that fire burning. You tried so many different ways to take action on continuing to grow and move to different heights. And after doing so many things, now you're at a point where you're looking at this like, I've tried this, and none of it worked. Like, none of it worked. I want there to be a change. There needs to be a change, a revolution of this, because like I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I want to move on. I no longer want to sit here and just feel trapped by all this action that I'm taking. This action that I'm taking is keeping me from a new territory. I'm basically pinning myself in by continuing to, you know, go after this. And at this point, right now, I'm just looking at all of those things that I did to take action in the past and move forward and be passionate, right? So many ways to keep the passion going, I'm hearing as well. And it just didn't work. So now you're like, I'm ready to be over this. And I'm just taking one last glance so that I can analyze what really happened and move forward and have something better. With the 7 of Cups, there was definitely, you know, a lot of options here, or someone not being able to make a certain decision. Okay? They could have felt very overwhelmed with the amount of, with some different options here with the 7 of Cups. So whether this is different options from someone else, or whether you just didn't know you never really took the time to see emotionally what was going to work best for you and this person when it came to taking action. Like, you were just like, I want to take action, I want to take action. But it's like you were taking action not really knowing exactly how to achieve emotional fulfillment. The actions that you were making maybe were not based in a decision of, I know I want to build a family with this person, so I'm going to do this. It's just like, oh, we're going to see where it goes. I tried to make this work with you, even though I didn't even know how I was feeling about this emotionally, or even though there was, indecision emotionally between us. I still made a lot of effort. And now I'm just ready for a change between us. With the Seven of Staffs here, you're ready to be triumphant and holding your ground and saying, wow, I did make all of these attempts to try something and it didn't work. And with the Seven of Staffs here, I feel that the way that you're looking right now in this situation as it pertains to you and another person, or you in a job, or you in a position, you will be triumphant in being able to remove those obstacles in your life to move forward in the best way for you towards peace. With the Empress here, definitely. Right? You're no longer doubting yourself. You're becoming more comfortable in your royal energy, understanding and really feeling your sense of worth, sitting on your throne, knowing that you are abundant, being that abundance, right? And other people are seeing this from you as well. It's not only as if you're feeling this on the inside, but other people are seeing this from you, right? Let's see what Isis oracles we have. Soul retrieval here. So you gave this person a lot of yourself. You gave this person part of yourself while you were in the relationship. You could have given them a piece of your soul, basically. And now it's time for you to call those parts of your soul back that you gave to this person, consciously or unconsciously, because we don't always consciously give away pieces of ourselves. Sometimes it's unconsciously through us not serving ourselves or knowing what to choose. So we just give energy away, right? You have the dark mysteries here, okay? It says, enter the chamber of the dark goddess. To me, this card is all about whether you're accepting the challenge of the universe. The universe is wanting to test you at this time. And with the Seven of Staffs, it's wanting you to take action in causing that revolution for yourself and being triumphant no matter what other people say, because you have that knowing of how you need to best move forward and how you need to take action. You have the red staff, right? You have the red staff. Everyone else's staff is yellow. Yours is the only one that really matters. You are going to be triumphant no matter what. And the universe wants to know, are you really ready to go into that place with yourself where you start a revolution, where you have a sudden change and an end of a cycle and a departure because you want to be triumphant and embracing who you are and moving forward in an abundant energy? And sitting on your throne and not taking any less? With the pillar of light, you definitely are someone that people see as a light being. You don't think the same as everyone else. You are unique. Spirit also wants to allow you to share your positive energy with others so that you can spread love, unconditional love, and abundance on the planet. Right? But in order for us to be in a position where we can share abundance with other people, we have to get to that abundance within ourselves. We have to feel that abundance in ourselves. And that's why I feel that this dark goddess is a woman. Your feminine energy, that intuition, the darkness inside of you, right? Going to that subconscious. Let's see what Moonology cards we have here. Your commitment is being tested. I just told you, the universe is wanting to test you, Pal 2. Are you really about that life? Yeah? What's that song? Do we need a revolution? Woo, woo. Do we need a revolution? Woo. Like that song, Like by that song by Kirk Franklin. You do need a sudden change. You do need to end a cycle. You do need to have a departure. And your commitment is being tested right now. The universe has shown you what you need to do. They have allowed you to see all of the actions that you've been taking in the past. And And also hold the staff of where you want to go in the future. Are you going to use that staff to be triumphant against anyone that tries to come for your vision, right? So that you can birth new creative projects in life into your own reality and your own world, right? Or are you just going to get lost in the amount of confusion that you feel and not knowing what option to choose because you don't know? But just because you don't feel that you know doesn't mean that in you taking steps in the best direction you feel is right for yourself, that the universe is not going to catch you, or the universe does not have you in complete safe protection, right? Your commitment is being tested by the universe. Are you really about that life, basically? A time for healing. This is a time for you to heal yourself. What was the card you had before? Soul retrieval. This is a time for you to call back those parts of yourself that you gave away, consciously or unconsciously. A time for you to heal yourself. So if people in your environment, if you notice that you cannot thrive in the ways that you would like to, be abundant and prosperous, this is a time to heal from those situations and move on and make decisions that you know have your highest good in mind. I'm not saying just drop people like flies. I'm not advocating for that. My point is, if you feel and you know intuitively and inside of yourself, and if you've been taking action on a certain thing that you're just not seeing a result from, you are going to drive yourself insane if you just keep allowing yourself to feel trapped by taking the same action and just like repeating it. You're going to trap yourself from this new territory behind the staffs that the universe created for you. You're meant for all that. Land is all yours, and you're keeping yourself pent up in this small area, right? Don't let your past hold you back is the last card we have here. So as I was just saying, don't let a past circumstance that you want to have a revolution from, Paul 2, keep you from where you see yourself going, from the abundance and the pregnancy, okay? Pregnancy and you creating a new project, or going after a new job or career, or in you having a new love or relationship, right? Or just creating an independent environment that allows you to feel happy about going forward, right? Don't let your past hold you back, Paul 2. Thank you so much. And I'm moving on to Paul 3. Bye. Hi, Paul 3. So we're going to dive right in. You have the number 0. You picked the number 0. And the number 0 stands for nothingness, an unsolvable enigma. So at the moment, you could be feeling like, you don't know what to do about a certain situation. You may have recently just let something go, and you're like, where do I start now? You don't even have any clue where to start with a new circumstance. Or there could just be a situation that you're in that you don't even know how to begin fixing it. Something could have happened, and you're like, I don't even know where to start to cause something different to happen that is going to go my way, right? So let's see what cards we have here from the tarot. Oh, wow, Pile 3. You actually got an extra card. Both the other 2 decks only got 3 cards. Oh, you got 2 extras. You got 5. No, they had 4. You had 1, yeah. All right, so you have the Wheel of Fortune here. You have 3 major arcana out of the 5, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Judgment, the Lovers, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Coins. Let me take a quick look because I haven't seen any of these cards. I'm just glancing quickly. Okay, so pile number 3. There's a new cycle that you're starting here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you may have left with the 0 here. You may have recently left a tough cycle in your life, or you may be coming out of a tough cycle in your life that you transformed from. You left, okay? And now you're literally starting back at zero. So this could be amazing news for some of you that left a situation that, you know, climaxed, had death, everything, and you're like, I just want to start over, scrap everything, and let's just start back at ground zero, right? So this Wheel of Fortune really speaks right in accord with the zero here as the first card coming out. You are in a new cycle. You reach the climax of a previous circumstance or situation that you were in as it relates to love, health, wealth, love, you know, career, sorry. And with Judgment, I really feel that you made this decision for yourself with the Judgment card. Okay, so there was something in this past cycle that was not serving you. And with the Lovers coming out after, right? To me, this speaks of a union, a relationship, soulmate, twin flame type relationship that you probably moved away from because you didn't see balance in it. You made a judgment to start a new cycle and move away from this. You wanted to go back to zero. You wanted to start over. Okay? Now, some of you, I'm going to just say, some of you I'm seeing want to start over with that same person. Like you want to have it start a new cycle with the same person so that you can come into a better union, right? So that is some of you I'm feeling. But others of you are laying to rest, and like it's like you're like not even trying to fight with this person. You and this past lover could have been very verbally communicative to one another, like arguing or just going back and forth. This person could have left you feeling anxious mentally, like you couldn't rest. You know, you were kind of yeah, just like anxious, like stressed out with this person here with the Four of Swords. Okay, they could have hurt you with the Three Swords on the wall. It's like they could have hurt you, but you've gotten over that hurt that they caused, or you're not in the energy right now, Path 3, where you're thinking of this past situation that you were in, that you've come out of, in the sense of hurt. You're thinking of it like, wow, that situation was very hurtful to me, but I know that I had to move on from that. That was a situation that I learned certain things from. It was a battle that I went through that I'm willing to put behind me because I no longer want to carry this mental anxiety or stress. That is why I'm wanting to start back at zero. And you're correct. It's pointless for you to start a new cycle, or for a new cycle to be here for you, Path 3, and you're not willing to lay down any of the mental sorrow or anguish that this past circumstance and past cycle made you feel. You're in a new situation. And with the Eight of Coins, you're willing to lay to rest any type of mental anguish and work hard and go after that sense of foundation you want for yourself. You want to double down, moving forward from this nothingness, moving forward from this unsolvable enigma with this past person that you may have so much love for, or that you did have so much love with, right? Now you're wanting to work hard and now being by yourself and creating this like reinforced sense of stability for yourself with the Eight of Coins. Right? This person is away from everyone, just working on their craft. You could now be putting that energy into yourself. When you're not in a relationship, Part 3, when anyone is in a relationship, you have more energy to now put towards yourself. So I feel that with the Eight of Coins, you're swapping out that mental anguish that you probably in the past spent energy thinking too much. Now you're redirecting that energy into making it work for you. Making it work so that you can build your coins up and see success in an area of your life that you want to grow in. With the Lunar Queen here, I really feel that there is a call for you to tap into your emotions and know what time it is. Know that it's time for you to go to work. For some of you, okay? Tap into your intuition to tell you and confirm, is it time for you to take a rest right now since you've been through such a past cycle of hurt? Or is it, because this Four of Swords does speak of rest, laying things down, taking a rest, right? But we have the Eight of Coins. The whole reason why you're wanting to lay this down is so that you can create something strong foundationally for yourself. So with the Lunar Queen, it's like tap into your intuition to see what is best for you to do now that this new cycle is here. Is it best for you to take a short rest so that you can plan everything out going into this new cycle? Or is it best for you to just hit the ground running? Depending on what you've been doing as of lately, that's going to give you a strong indication of what you need to be doing now and moving into. So with the Lunar Queen, really tap into your intuition, Path 3, into how you need to be entering this new cycle of your life. Do you need to take a short break before you go ham? Or do you just need to dive right in? Whichever one is you, tap into your intuition for that answer with the Lunar Queen here, right? The Brother in Darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. So like I was just telling you of the Lunar Queen, tap into your emotions to tell you which direction is best for you to move into with a positive light. Okay? Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Overcome that sense of negativity by tapping into your intuition and tapping into that feminine energy and saying, what is it best for me to do? And then allow, like the feminine energy does, yourself to receive the message. Allow the message to come to you. Receive it. Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Firehood. Priestess of the Serpent Sister. So you have the Serpent of Fire here. This definitely speaks of taking action, everyone. Serpent of Fire. Knowing that you have to charge forward, knowing that you are the one that brings your victory. You have to take action and diving deep on who you want to become. You are in control, Path 3. You have always been in control. Tap into that fire energy and be bold, be courageous in moving forward. Be bold in taking action, whichever way you need to take action, and have courage in the decision that you intuitively feel is right for you at this time. Have courage in the universe. Have courage in God. Have courage in yourself in this stage, even though you're starting back at zero. Be bold and have courage. Wow, look at this. Expect powerful change. Beautiful right here. Full moon eclipse, new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. So with you stepping into this new sense of, really taking time to tap in, you should expect powerful change to happen from that. Because you're now tuned in and in alignment with the universe, in more alignment with the universe. Your dreams need a practical plan. Exactly what I was saying with the Lunar Queen. Is it time for you to take time to, figure everything out and take a rest for yourself and plan it all out before you go gung-ho on all the things that you want to accomplish for yourself? Right? This card is saying your dreams need a practical plan. So whether you are saying that it's time for you to just keep swiftly moving on or calm, both of you need a plan. In general, if you have a plan already, this is saying your dream needs to be more practical. Maybe it's not practical enough, right? And if you're someone that's just dreaming and saying, oh, I'm starting a new cycle, I'm just going to do whatever. No. Take time to replenish yourself and come up with a practical plan and how you need to move forward so that you can see the material success that you would like to see. All right? What do you need to release? What past ideas or thoughts of yourself or of other people or of relationships or of love do you need to release, Path 3? Because as well, when you come into a new sense of this cycle, this wheel of fortune here, the universe wants the whole cycle to be new. They want to bring in new love, new health, new wealth, new happiness for you. So of course, this is not the end all be all. You will have another relationship here. You will have another relationship in this new world, but you need to know what to release from the past one. What do you need to release in order for you to truly feel that and for you to really receive it from the universe, right? Thank you so much, Path 3, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.